Not connected.
That's what she said.
Oh, well, there we go. Now we're back. Now we're actually working. What's up, everybody? It is episode number 166 of the Unknown Games podcast, and we got a full house tonight. We got the three boys. The three boys here. We can go play Final Fantasy 15. Form a crew. Drive around.
I think it was more than 3 dudes, though, wasn't it?
Like 4, I guess. But
yeah,
we're not that far off.
2 dudes and a dog. I'm a dog.
Well, that voice that you're hearing, everyone, that is the DJ kid himself, all the way from Indonesia. The best friend of the show. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody?
He's back, everyone. This means this show's gonna get wild. It's gonna get crazy.
No, I'm matured up now. Life have hit me hard, and I am a full adult now. I don't do any of that degenerate bullshit anymore.
We should rate asses.
Sure, yeah.
We did that one episode 60.
No, we didn't rate the asses. We were like, all right, Kratos, what we looking at, boy? B tier or what?
Oh, that's close enough to rating, isn't it? B tier, A tier? Would you want number values on this?
Oh yeah, we should do tier list of asses. That's a good one.
The tier list of asses.
Yeah. Well, we're coming up to episode 169, so we'll have another chance to.
Oh yeah, we'll be
We'll get another chance to do it. And that voice that you just heard is my co-host Alex. What's up, man? How's the week been treating you?
Good. It's Monday, so I mean, we have yet to see, but
it is Monday and it's rainy over here.
Yeah,
in Japan.
I didn't go outside today, so.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't miss much. It's the same as usual.
It's not outside world. Yeah,
the outside world is the same as usual. You didn't miss too much. And of course, I'm Adrian, and we're going to be talking about the PlayStation Showcase, which happened last Thursday, I believe. Well, Thursday in Japan, Wednesday for everyone else. In the evening. For us, it was like early morning. I had just flown back from the US, so I was jet lagged on a train, and I was like, I want to watch this, but I just wanted to do a reaction video, so I watched it later that night. And
you should have done a reaction video
jet lagged?
The moment you could. Yeah, while you're jet lagged, so you're just half asleep. You're slumped in your chair, and they it's so hype, and you're just cool.
And the Spider-Man show. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
wakes up, he just snaps awake because eyes are like Spider-Man.
It was, you know what? That could have very well have happened because it was an hour-long showcase. This was the first time in 2 years that they had.
It was so long. I didn't know it was that long. I thought it was gonna be like States of Play or something.
Well, they said it. That's why people got hyped. They said, "Yo, this is gonna be an hour-long presentation from our third party, first party, everybody. We turn it up, everyone. Get up. It's E3 time." I mean, that's dead.
I didn't realize that, honestly.
Well,
E3 is dead, yeah.
E3 is dead. E3 is dead.
Forever? Oh, yeah, forever.
Well,
pretty much forever, yeah.
We're going to say it's dead forever.
It's like indefinitely canceled, yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. Unless next year they get back up for it. Jeff Keighley owns the summer.
I don't think E3 is coming back. There's no way. Jeff Keighley is holding up
Jeff Keighley,
Jeff Keighley is holding it ransom. That's all we're saying.
So he has E3 in his basement, tied up in a chair
at gunpoint. I was in Texas, so there was many.
Do you guys realize that Jeff Keighley didn't tweet about the MGS remake because he's a good friend with Kojima, so he didn't make a tweet about it.
Respectful,
yeah,
respectful. So
he didn't acknowledge it at all.
So we've got, like I said, a whole hour. We're gonna keep the show short, or as short as we can do. We're gonna talk around 30 to 40 minutes about the show, what we thought, our top picks from the show, each of us what we thought, and chime in together if there's any games that we all liked. And then after that, we've got a little bit of news announcements, and that'll be the show. So without any further ado, we can just hop on into it. Well, what did you all think of the show? I mean, we had a lot of things that happened. We had, like I said, it was an hour. We had PSVR. We had the announcement of the PlayStation Q, whatever, Project Q, the handheld. We had some earbuds. Yep. And, of course, we had some surprise games, Metal Gear, which we all knew was going to be there, but not how. We didn't know what type of trailer we would see from it. And yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2. There were some kind of nice announcements there. I don't know if the trailers were the best in the world.
How about the PlayStation Wii U thing? That was
That's
weird.
Project Q, I think.
Project Q,
That was so weird. I don't understand that.
Yeah, Project Q was weird. Just the fact that is a handheld that is mainly for remote play streaming from your PS5, which you can technically do now from your Android or like mobile
anything that
device,
has
tablet.
like a screen and an internet connection. Yeah, but this makes it easier. I mean, we'll get into it in a bit, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was something. So I will pull up do you guys want me to pull up a list of stuff that was announced? I think I have.
Yeah. Well, let's get things started. What's your reaction to the presentation in one word?
I said it was okay.
So that's okay.
Like after the stream, I after streaming it live,
that was it. Like okay, quotation marks. That's
okay. That was cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was only hyped for Spider-Man, to be honest. Probably MGS, but I don't.
So if you could sum it up in one word, what would you say the whole thing is?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I'm not even gonna lie. When I was trying to make a thumbnail for the video, my reaction video, I literally was just like, "What the heck did they show?" And I would think it was Metal Gear.
You could think about Spider-Man.
Metal Gear, Spider-Man, and then I was like, "What the heck? What else would I put on here?"
What else matters in life? Yeah,
you could put marathon.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. That marathon, I was eating the marathon. I was drinking the marathon juice. But I mean, what about you, Root? What was what did you think?
Snake eating. That's really it.
He was eating them snakes.
So it happened like in the morning in Japan. I was like, I don't know, 4 a.m, something like that. Something weird, right?
It was something early, 4, 5, or 6.
So I often wake up in the middle of the night. Like I just naturally wake up in the middle of the night, and I have a bad habit of checking my phone. I don't know if it's like it's a learned behavior or whatever, but I wake up, I'll roll over, I'll look at my phone, tap on the screen, see what messages come in, and then I'll go back to sleep. I don't even know I'm doing this really, but I woke up, check my phone, I get a message from my friend. It just says, "Wake up, MGS3 remake," and I was like, "Oh, cool." And then that was it. So I was all absorbed from that. And I was like, "All right, MGS3, okay."
Which, like I said, we all knew like a whole week, and I mean beyond that. But you know,
well, I don't know. Did we know? Like, I mean, it was heavily rumored for months at this point because people thought that they would be shown at not E3, TGS.
TGS, yeah,
or something like that. Like there was rumors about the MGS3 remake for quite some time. Mm-hmm. And then Konami did a bunch of things in the meantime to kind of disprove that and disappoint fans in some way.
Yeah.
But when it was like finally like, oh, here it is, here's the remake, I'm like, oh, okay, it is legit. Okay, good night. And then that's like, it's whatever, it's fine.
I mean, it could have been remember how Konami did, what was this, Suikoden?
It was Suikoden for TGS.
For TGS,
yeah.
and
I'll never forget that. That was so weird.
And yeah, that's where you're right, because I think we were like standing next to each other and was like, oh yeah, like this is where we thought it would be. Well, I don't know who we're standing next to each other, but we. If you want to
like reverse the clock, I want to go back in time a little bit to teach back in September when like Konami, for refresher for anyone who like didn't remember, Konami like teased that they were going to do an announcement at TGS like on the internet. They had like a countdown or something like to their TGS website. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And their own words were like a fan beloved franchise or something like that, like a well-loved franchise
is coming back.
Yeah, and like, all right, so you think about Konami and you're like, oh, what's Konami's like most loved franchises? And you're probably thinking Silent Hill or Metal Gear or fucking, God forbid, Castlevania, Bomberman, maybe Bomberman, but probably Castlevania, right? Yeah. And so I'm at TGS. I'm on the fucking show floor, and I'm like, "Here it is, boys. We're gonna find out." And it's like Suikoden. I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
And it was like a PowerPoint too. It wasn't like a trailer or anything. It was like
it wasn't even like
a PowerPoint,
my god.
Guys.
I don't. Yeah, and it's not even like a remake or anything. It's just like we're doing a remaster of 1. And then I was like, that's fucking it. And then when that wraps up, they're like, we got another announcement, a remaster of 2. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. This is an hour long. This is an hour long.
That's all. That was pretty much all we had. And it was just like, okay.
Yeah. And so I don't know. So they like, Okay, that was Suikoden. And then later they're like, all right, here's the good shit. Here's like a Silent Hill 2 remake. Like, all right, you're kind of forgiven.
Which
forgiven.
they went in on Silent Hill, and I was actually kind of surprised. I think the thing about this show, and we'll hop into like Metal Gear, what we thought right after I say this, but the weird thing about this show is we didn't even see Silent Hill stuff. There's like games. There's a lot of games that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that game is coming.
Like I'm like, why wasn't that there? Remember, there's like the Chinese game, Stellar Blade. I was like,
it's Korean, but yeah.
Silent Blade.
Wait, I thought that was Chinese.
Stella, I'm pretty sure it's Korean, dude.
There's like four. There's like four. I was like,
no, there's like other Chinese one, but I don't think that's it.
Is that the Korean one?
I just remember her ass, and that's all.
That's what I remember.
That keeps me up in night.
Don't worry, I've got a trailer. I've got a trailer for it. I've got it pulled up. But yeah, so let's talk about Snake Eater because that was.
It's the same developers that do Nikkei.
Oh my god,
that explains.
It's Korean.
Much. Yeah, but just the ass. When I was like, all I remember is the ass, and I'm like, it's the same guys behind Nikkei. Oh, it makes sense now. Okay, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So we had Snake Eater come out. I mean, the trailer starts up, and the first thing I'm thinking, I didn't know what it. I didn't know it was Snake Eater. I know they did this on purpose, but I just remember thinking when they finally got to the end,
and you're like, oh, it's a dude.
Snake.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is Snake Eater. But for whatever reason, I just wanted to go back and look at the original trailer to see if it was unveiled in this way. But I felt like the original trailer, it's a Kojima trailer, you know, and it made me respect Kojima trailers. This trailer made me respect Kojima trailers.
This is so different, like thematically from the old Metal Gear trailers. I can understand why they did it this way because it's like it's a lot of mystery. It's like, okay, you start as a fucking ant. Okay, where is this going? Oh, it's like a frog, and then the frog gets eaten by the bird, and it's just like, oh, it's like an animal chain. Like, what's at the end of this food chain? And then you see it's Big Boss, right?
Yeah.
And I can understand like why they did that. It's kind of cool, honestly. But when it comes to the original announcement trailer, it was just a typical MGS trailer where it's just like
WTF, and
it's just like it's probably just like a lot of talk. Did you remember the trailer for MGS2 when they're like it's the whole tanker kind of thing?
It's a tanker, yeah.
I'm like, there's an air to like the Kojima trailers. So
and I mean, I honestly kind of miss that, but at the same time, like I know, like you said, they did it to kind of keep you guessing, and then like you finally hear the music too. I thought that was brilliant. I mean,
it's kind of, if you can bring this up real fast, it follows the same beats as the reveal trailer for the FF7 remake teaser trailer.
FF7? Oh, you mean the hallway thing? Oh yeah, I remember.
Let me try to pull that up.
Like I forget what year it was, but it starts with like some kids on like a playground slide, and then
I remember that one.
And it keeps moving, and then it eventually like shows the Buster Sword, and then it just zooms out all the way to the top.
That was 2015.
Was it 2015? All right.
Yeah, 2015, I think.
Let me look.
Yeah, but it has the same the kind of like the same kind of beats where there's like really no. There is like a little bit of dialogue in that trailer, but it's that slow reveal kind of thing.
And it's oh, go on, Ed.
I think the FF7 remake did it better. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it as a trailer itself. I liked it way more.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of the reveal? The MGS3 reveal, at least. Like, are you? I'm not. I'm just like I'm so okay about it, but yeah, I'm not hyped.
Is it just MGS3 or are they like remastering like the rest of the?
Okay.
Like, what's the Son of what?
Sons of Liberty and stuff.
So Son of Liberty.
It's 2 games. The Konami announced 2 games.
Okay.
So and Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater
is the
remake of 3, and then they're also doing something called like a Master Collection, which is which is Solid 1 and 2.
So
people can finally play MGS game then.
Yeah.
Play it on
honestly
that system like PS3.
Honestly, I thought that the announcement of the collection was. Is it not in? It's not at the end of this trailer. I thought that was, to me, I got more hype about that than I did about
Snake Eater. About Delta.
About Delta, because it said Volume 1, which means there's gonna be a Volume 2.
Oh my god, they're doing
And so there's only Kenny Omega's on screen. That which means that there's only going to be what are they going to do 4? I'm wondering, are they going to do 4?
Okay,
and will we get Peace Walker?
Are they
I'm
gonna
wondering.
do 5?
That's a good question, actually.
Would they do 5? Would they do 5? That feels like some
5
bad.
Ground Zero. Do you guys remember Ground Zero?
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
Phantom Pain. What the
Would
hell
they
was that?
would they do that? Would they?
Okay, let's look at the games that are in the canon of Metal Gear. So there's Metal Gear 1 and 2.
Revengeance.
And then there's Solid 1 and 2 and 3, and then Solid 4, and then there's Portable Ops, and there's Peace Walker, and then there's 5, Ground Zeroes.
What's
and
Revengeance?
Revengeance is at the end
It's-
of everything, because it's
Okay.
so far in the future.
Technically,
Can I tell you guys something?
What?
The only Metal Gear game that I ever played is Revengeance.
It's so funny.
I
I've
mean,
never played any other one.
but now you can. Now you can. I mean, I think that's the.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
don't
beauty
think
of
like
it,
you
know?
don't like. I don't know if you will. Here's a question. We're getting like sidetracked, but like I feel like for someone who's like, oh, I want to get into Metal Gear, maybe these
Because of
collections are a good place to start. It's almost as daunting as like me being like, oh, I want to get into Kingdom Hearts. I want to buy.
No. Kingdom Hearts is worse.
I know it is
Kingdom
worse.
Hearts
I agree.
Wait,
It is worse.
This
Yeah.
is
simple.
real thing. Metal Gear is easier to get into than Kingdom Hearts.
Metal Gear is easier to get into.
There's less games. Okay, just less
Yeah, there's
games.
less
Okay, hold up,
games.
There's less
hold up.
games. Yeah.
There's less games, but they do a good job every once in a while. I mean, there's encyclopedias. There's like the.
You could say the same thing about Kingdom Hearts though. There's a fucking
Nah,
wiki for Kingdom Hearts.
Wait,
yeah.
is it in game? Is there a chart? Does it link me to all the people that then links to the events that then has all those links embedded as well in the game or in?
I think
I'm
we
just
gotta
saying, that stuff
I gotta
works.
we have to run an experiment. We gotta find someone who's never played Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
or
I've
Kingdom
never
Hearts,
played Metal Gear Solid.
or Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
Or-
okay,
oh,
both
or
of them.
Kingdom-
And we have to, like,
I played through all of Kingdom Hearts.
And we have to like
I-
make
I'm
them
not
make them
biased.
play through both series and be like, which one was worse?
Look,
Just
both of the
says-
games have a timeline where you have to go, this game was not technically first. One was not one. I was looking at
No,
the Kingdom
but-
Hearts timeline
But
earlier
does
today. and it
Metal
was
Gear
like,
have? Does Metal Gear have like who's the main character of Metal Gear?
It's Big Boss or Solid
Or
Snake.
Solid Snake.
They're like
Does,
both.
does
Yeah.
Solid Snake have a shadow version of him? But does the
Yeah.
shadow of him also have a demon version of that?
I mean,
Kind
in a-
of. Kind of. Fucking yeah. Kind of. Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in a weird,
Then
yeah,
one of them
yeah.
sucks.
I mean, honestly, up until Snake Eater, you didn't really do much with like Big Boss, right? There was no like playing with Big Boss or anything. It was, you're Solid Snake, and then you get 3, and then
Wait, who
on
is Liquid
forward.
Snake then?
Liquid Snake is Solid Snake's twin brother.
Oh,
But don't get me started on
wait,
the
that's-
third snake.
that's-
I'm not shitting.
oh,
I'm not
gosh.
shitting you. Or
That's-
am I
that's-
shitting you?
that's
You
where
have
it
to
why
goes.
do
find
they
out.
look all the same?
You have to fucking
Why
find
is it
out
close?
who's the
Whoa.
third. Who's the third snake?
Who's the
Hey.
third snake? But I mean, okay,
God
so this
snake.
so
Is
this
there a God
collection
snake, dude?
this
Yeah, there is.
so this collection is coming out in autumn, which
Yeah,
like I
this
said, it's
year.
going to be Metal Gear Solid, Sons of Liberty, this 2, and then 3 Snake Eater, which is weird
Okay,
that
his-
Snake Eater is just a remake of Snake
Wait,
Eater.
why is Snake Eater there?
Not
too?
remake. It's
Can
an
I-
HD. It's an HD collection.
Okay.
No. I got.
basically,
I'm a little confused there too because it says it's Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty and Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and those aren't the definitive versions of those
No,
games.
they aren't.
It should be.
They aren't.
It should be
is it the Twin
MGS2
Snakes?
Substance, and it should be
Oh.
MGS3 Subsistence.
Subsistence. Yeah,
They're gonna
subsistence.
make it as DLC.
I'd be.
That is actually, that's a
That's
good
That would
question.
be
That's a
so
good point.
shitty.
Like these two, yeah, those aren't. Yeah,
The
those aren't
definitive versions of the game. And the
But
definitive
those
versions of the
versions-
game, they were already re-released in the HD collection on PS3 and Xbox
PS3,
360.
yeah.
Yeah, so like if Konami is just like we did it before, but we're not gonna do it again, I'd be
Okay.
like, why? Like, what's wrong with you? You can't do that.
Okay, let's just put I'm 1974. I'm from 1974. What did they say about this? So like you said, it is not. Yeah,
They
it
could have
is
just used the wrong. They could have used the wrong pictures. They could have used like.
Probably.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't say that it's the.
It should be
the definitive
substance, yeah.
substance or anything.
Wait,
These
if
are just
this
what
is
they are.
Volume 1, what is Volume 2 then? I thought it was gonna be like 4, 5. Only 4 and 5 is left then.
Well,
If
no,
they're
no,
going-
there's
Peace
Portable
Walker.
Ops and a Peace Walker.
Yeah.
Do you think they
Will
gonna
they do
put in
portable,
portable game?
Sorry, what was
Wait.
that? Hey?
Are they gonna put in like the portable game?
Because they are canon, like they are part of the
Oh, they're
story. It's the
canon.
same. It's the Kingdom Hearts problem.
Question,
Like it's
question.
They
Yeah.
are doing the Kingdom Hearts.
Question. I have a question. Does that
Yeah.
also include Acid?
Acid is not canon, so they
Okay.
don't have to do
Okay,
it.
Acid's gone. That game was made me put on stupid 3D goggles or
You didn't need to
glasses
play with
for-
those goggles,
You
man.
didn't need
got-
to, but I
you got
tried. I tried to
hacked, yeah.
3DS my PSP, yo.
Yeah, it's fun though. But anyways, so the official canon is Metal Gear 1, 2, and then Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, 5, Ground Zeroes, 5. Like
Wait,
big, like,
Metal
actual
Gear
fight.
is a different game from Metal Gear Solid.
It's the same
That's
canon,
it.
so yeah.
No,
Metal,
there's a different game called Metal Gear. I didn't know
Yeah.
this.
yeah,
Oh,
No
does
way.
it come with that one actually? The
yeah. So the Master Collection that you just looked at comes with. It's actually 5 games. It's Metal Gear 1, 2, and then Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3.
yeah.
This
It
is
has
the
like
first time I ever did.
it has
I know
said,
this is the first
so
time I
Kingdom
heard Metal
Hearts
Gear.
is looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty looks like it's making a little bit more sense these days.
Yeah. So like Metal Gear, like the Metal Gear like story, I think it's less games technically.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
almost
to be
less
fair,
characters
the
too.
Kingdom Hearts collection they added like the cutscene from like 2 games because it was unplayable in like console.
Because it was like a mobile game
There
or
was
something, right?
3DS. They were 3DS.
Yeah,
dude.
358 and,
3DS and DS.
Oh,
One is
okay.
from DS and one is from 3DS.
Right. Well, I'm glad that they just like put them in there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
here's the thing about Volume 2. So it says Volume 1, Master Collection Volume 1. When they do Volume 2, like what games are they going to put on in there, right?
We just talked about it. They got to. There's.
You think it's like
if
4?
they're gonna
Hopefully
fix it-
4. Yeah.
If they're gonna
No,
fix it,
gotta
they have
put
to do.
Revengeance.
They have to put.
They
No, they're
have-
not putting revenge.
Well, they could. Yeah.
No. Plot twist. Revengeance 2 is actually time travel. They're going
Oh my
back.
God.
No, they have to do 4, right? They have to at least finish the main.
Because 4
like,
is trapped on the
trapped on
PS3. Yeah, it's trapped on
It's
PS3.
trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have to do 4, and they have to do Peace Walker, and then and
Portable,
then they
maybe
can do
portable,
the portable.
ops.
They can do Portable Ops 1 and 2 if they really want to give us the definitive collection. Which honestly, since it's not the subsistence versions or anything like substance, I don't know if they're looking to give us definitive. But
If they're
looking to
doing
give us
3, if they're doing
everything at
3
least.
games per volume, then Volume 2 could be Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and 4. Because 5 is still kind of new. You can play 5
Yeah,
on.
5. I don't
You
think
can-
they have
you
to
can-
do anything for.
Can you play 5 on PS5? I think
Well,
you
the
can,
PS5 is
but
backwards compatible with the PS4, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what about what was it? Not
It's on PC
Survive.
too.
What was the zombie one? Yeah.
Survive. It's
Nah,
called
the
Survive.
zombie
Yeah.
one is
Survive?
Survive.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
we? That's
No,
not
yeah,
canon,
we don't.
right?
Yeah, we don't
That's-
talk about that one. Yeah.
That's the one we don't talk about.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno here.
What if they added the pachinko game?
What if they're just like? What if you're like? Fuck the Pachinko game. What if they were just like, yeah, Survive 2? Like we heard you guys loud and clear. Like we're gonna do Survive 2. It's a battle royale.
Honestly, I'm surprised that we don't have a battle royale. But I mean, yeah.
They probably
I mean,
tried at some point and they realized, oh, we couldn't do this.
Well, I mean, like they're a little bit too late, no?
Yeah, they are
They're
too late.
no, they are
Far
not
too
too late. They are not too late. As we saw, I'm going to give Ed the floor over here with his Foam Stars.
Is it
which
battle royale?
it's not
There's
a
no way that
battle
game is
royale,
battle
but
royale.
I'd fudge, man. I don't know. They just showed like 3v3. They just showed 3v3 on this. This is the new property from Square Enix, which just killed a battle royale. So it's whatever Splatoon's amount
Wait, what
is.
studio is this?
This is Square Enix. I don't know what studio
Oh,
from Square
Square
Enix,
Enix.
but this
Oh.
is Square.
Oh yeah, I
doing-
forgot about Final Fantasy VII Battle Royale. I forgot about that game. I
This is
played
what-
like I played 2 games. I somehow like found Cloud in that game, got killed by him, and I uninstalled it from my.
Did you just say I
Oh.
found God?
No,
found
Cloud.
Cloud.
Oh, Cloud.
Cloud.
Oh.
is
He
the-
found.
I thought he had like a
found
religious experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, but this is,
Like, this game was good though.
it looks like Splatoon, but with foams. I said it. I said on stream like, oh, so they made a Soapland
did it?
game.
No, this is definitely like inspired by Splatoon or some kind of
Ninjala.
stuff because Ninjala.
You know,
No
it
way.
actually does have like a kind of art style of Ninjala. I can see that. It's Ninjala
Ninjala.
and Splatoon
We
together.
should play Ninjala.
Should we? No.
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 No, I'm just kidding. That's funny though.
I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like it's fun. I guess. Like, have you played a lot of Splatoon, or
I have never played a single Splatoon game in my life.
is it the foam? Is it the foam that's getting you?
I
I don't
mean,
know.
it
It just
does
looks good.
fucking
It
look
looks
like-
good,
oh my
dude.
God.
Look at that. Have you seen the trailer? It looks so
We're
good.
looking at the trailer now.
Whoa, it does look like Splatoon.
It
It looks better though, and you can like climb up the foam and stuff, and the
That's-
foam is like
so-
solid.
So it's like half building kind of thing. Like you can
Yeah,
build
so
foam
this
structure.
game looks crazy. I don't
Oh my-
know why people are sleeping on it.
Wait, is this free to? Is this gonna be free to play?
Well, if it's not, it's gonna die like
Yeah, this
in
has to be
5
free to play.
hours.
Yeah.
I would-
5 hours.
I don't know, Root, if you heard the sound. Well, the music for this, I thought it was like Homegirl from Persona who sings the songs there. It has a very similar like Persona like sound to it. I don't know. It's not her. It just sounds really really close. And I was like,
Oh, Lynn.
is that who it is? Because I don't know
Yeah.
the names, but it sounded like
Yeah.
her singing. But I know it's not. It just sounds really close. Everything it sounds really close. But you guys know my ears. You know, I hear things that aren't there all the time.
That just means you have psychological issues.
You already know. Hold on, let me see if I can find some more info on FOAMSTARS really quick.
Yeah, the trailer looks good actually. This is weird. The 2-minute
it
console
looks
trailer.
good,
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised.
So FOAMSTARS is they don't want to tell me. They don't want to tell me on the website.
That's a
no.
fucking video game.
They don't want to tell me on the website. It just says click for trailer.
Is this gonna be PS5 exclusive? Because fuck me, you have to get a PS.
If it is, then I don't think this game gonna survive at all.
They have to put this on PC.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
put it
right
on PC
after,
at least.
well, let's see if I can do this without getting blasted. Okay, so right after this, Microsoft put up a list of, well, not all the games that are coming to Xbox, but on that list, Immortals, Ghost Runner 2, which I thought that was pretty cool, Marathon,
Ghost Runner 3 is awesome.
Metal Gear, Dragon's Dogma 2,
what
Alan
is
Wake 2.
what is the samurai game? Phantom Blade. That shit looks sick as fuck.
You like the Phantom Blade, really? I'll put up the trailer
it
for
looks
Root to see
sick,
of
dude.
Phantom Blade. That game was so early. Like, I think the issue for me with a lot of the games that they showed at the show is that for the first time we went back to looking at a lot of trailers that were CG. We
Like no
haven't
gameplay.
with no gameplay, or like in this case, this game had gameplay, but it's so early that you just go.
Yeah,
probably
it's
won't look like
definitely
that.
not polished yet.
It's
but,
even
you know.
it's still just. I mean, it's called Project. I mean, it's still got a project for the name. So I don't know how early that indicates that it is, but it's still got a project. It's apparently based off of a mobile game, a couple mobile games that actually started on RPG Maker.
Oh no! Oh, nice.
RPG Maker, and then there's a
I don't
couple
know,
on
this
Steam you
game
can
looks
play
good.
now. But yeah, here's the game. Following in the suit of a couple other games, like the Perceiver we saw at the last showcase. That was the one with kind of like the Chinese stage play that was going on, like where the guy can kind of change his mask, and that was I thought that one looks pretty cool. But that one's more of like a Sekiro fight kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, we have what's the other one? The Final Fantasy like one, Devil May Cry
The
Final
what?
Fantasy, Lost
Huh?
Souls. Lost Souls aside, everyone forgot about. I thought that game would be here too. That's the one that has
what?
the character who looks like Noctis.
I don't think I've seen.
I don't know. this
Used
game at
to
all.
be done by one person, and then Sony gave him a team.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It's the one with the crazy combat.
yeah.
Yeah, I know
So
that one. Yeah.
that one, I was hoping maybe comes out this year. Stellar Blade, that's supposed to come out in 2023 is what it says, but no date.
Okay.
But yeah, but this kind of looked kind of cool, you know. I like this guy. He's like changing his mask.
You know what? This make me sad because I was hoping for Ghost of Tsushima on PC announcement.
Dude,
still haven't played that game.
I think it might. It's probably gonna come eventually, right?
Yeah, there's no way it won't.
They
dude.
said
It looks so
they're
sick.
they said they're sticking to their strategy of every 2 to 3 years.
It'll be on PC.
every-
Like
it'll be on
later, you gotta
PC,
wait. Yeah.
which is around the same. Which is around this time. I mean,
It's been
that's-
like 2 years already, right?
It's
So
been
yeah, it
2,
should be
yeah.
soon.
It should be
Yeah.
soon.
It's probably
Yeah.
soon.
But it was one of those things where I was thinking to myself, like, and a lot of people had a lukewarm reaction to this show in the fact that it was an hour and there's a lot of filler in here. But I think a lot of the games that we'll probably kind of talk about and look over for a
Yeah.
little bit, that's all they had to show. It would have been a 40-minute presentation, and all they had to do was show like a teaser of Ghost of Tsushima 2. I'm talking like just say, hey, the game's being made.
But what if
Nope.
it's not?
Do you think
but what if it's not?
Unless it's not.
What if they're not?
I-
What if,
I-
not, what if they're making infamous like
they were
Infamous
what's the-
4.
okay.
for,
Here's the thing, though. They were totally okay showing all their games as service games that aren't games either right now. Like they're not anywhere. There was that one by Firewalk Studios. I forgot what it's called, but it was just it was just like an under a minute teaser trailer of like a ship going into like hyperdrive, and we just saw like a burger.
I think
on the console,
I think
right?
like
So
if they are like making it, like they probably don't want to announce it if it's not that quite close to being ready. Like because you run into the problem that like Elder Scrolls has right now, when they're like, yeah, Elder Scrolls 6 is being made, but that was like what 4 years ago, and literally nothing's come out of it.
I mean, I can kind of see that too. But everything in this show, I felt like we went through, like in this show specifically, we went through stuff that was coming out this year a little bit, but a lot of it was next year and then like beyond. So I don't know. I think their fans would have. That's what they were expecting, right? Like, I think fans were expecting that. I don't know. They didn't have to show any gameplay or anything. Just
I mean, there's still like
screen,
6
just
more
like
months.
Title.
There's still more 6 more months in the year. It could come like later, like announcement at least, right?
They could be pacing it. I mean, that's what.
Also, if they're under the same like marketing engine of Sony and there is a PC version for the first game coming out, they maybe don't want to overlap the two announcements.
Oh yeah, probably.
That's true. That's a good way of looking at it. But then what about Ben? I don't know. They just have a lot of studios, and we got to see all of their.
Right now.
We
Most of
we
them are
got
cooking.
we got to see the uncooked stuff too. Fair games. I don't know. Anything else you guys find? I mean, Spider-Man, of course. We'll get to that last at least.
I need to look at the announcement. I forget about all the announcement.
There was there's the game from like the Grist Studio. Like for me, there was only 3 games I really connected with. One, of course, like Spider-Man, that was awesome. There was a game from the Grist Studio that's just very artistic looking, but definitely gave some feels. Had a little wolf that I don't know if the wolf died at the end of this trailer. I have no clue, but so I was watching a streamer like, the game's not going to look like this. I'm like, this is how their last game looked. This game, whatever it plays like, will probably have this same art style. But I really enjoyed the game that they did. And then there's also the game, Sword of the Sea, from the guys who did the Pathless.
It's the Journey. Oh, no,
yeah, Journey, Pathless.
Is it Journey? Okay.
And Abzu. So that one's also a really good looking game too. I'll pull that up on screen in a little bit. And then finally, like I said, Spider-Man and Marathon.
Wait, we forgot about one game.
Wait, which
Dragon's
one?
Dogma 2. The greatest game of all time.
What did you think of what did you think of? Because this was like during Sony's. Sony had like a Japan block. Literally, it was like Street Fighter. Sorry, Final Fantasy, Street Fighter, and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink came out of nowhere.
Oh, I'm glad that game has come out. Yeah,
it came out of nowhere. It said 2023.
That game
kids.
is gonna get delayed again.
Probably, yeah. Honestly,
it can.
Yeah, probably.
This is the first time we've seen it in like God knows when.
No, I bet
actually,
you. Cause,
no, sorry.
Like,
this game is not coming out in our timeline.
Yeah, because like it has to. We need to see like way more footage like soon if it's still gonna be on target for 2023, right?
We did. I mean, the fact is at least we saw something in a U.S. based, not U.S. but like a global based setting. We haven't seen that in actually 3 years.
I don't know if we're gonna get it this year. It could be early next year.
Hey,
right?
we're getting Blue Protocol. If we get Blue Protocol,
Japan is getting Blue Protocol. Not like they delayed it for They delayed the English release, yeah.
I have to believe that they have to come out in the same year. They've been delayed almost the exact same.
Well, I mean, Blue
amount
Protocol
of time.
is coming out in 2 weeks, might I add. So yeah. So
finally, Blue Protocol is coming out soon.
So Dragon's Dogma 2, a surprise. Like I said, they had surprises at this. They literally could have just done Dragon's Dogma.
I was so disappointed there's no DQ12 news or.
Oh yeah, when is that? Because that's when we seeing that? Yeah,
there was a Dragon Quest Day there was a Dragon Quest
No,
day,
and
like
I
yesterday
didn't.
or like
Hold up.
2 weeks,
It's
and
it's
it wasn't on announcement at all.
I don't think they ever
There's no
had a
announcement at all.
release date. They just announced an
No.
engine for
Yeah.
Dragon Quest.
Oh, we're
At
making
that
this, by the
TGS.
way.
Yeah, they just that's all. That's all I'm saying. Ghost of Tsushima needed. That's all we're needed. But then conversely, to Root's point, we're still waiting.
oh yeah, so
And it could have
they
been like
they
that. It
announced
could have been
2
that.
games. Yeah, the Dragon Quest 12 and Dragon Quest 3.
Yeah. Yesterday they announced Dragon Quest
Monsters, right?
No, yeah, Monsters and one more, like the anime one is
What?
getting a game. Yeah.
Well,
I forget the name. It's
Dragons-
like the shonen one.
Dragon's Dogma 2 went from a T-shirt to a trailer.
Yeah, finally.
Very, very quickly. There's still some early.
Remember the Dragon's Dogma anime? What was that?
Oh yeah, there was an anime. Yeah,
There
there
was
was
an
an
anime.
anime.
Was it?
Last year,
I
right?
wasn't
I want to
at
say.
all.
Wait, so
Yeah.
Dragon's Dogma came out in 2012, so it's been 10 years.
It's been 10
It's been
years.
10
yeah,
years.
yeah. It
No,
was
it's
10
more
years.
than 10 years. It's like 11 years,
well,
dude.
They announced it last year for Dragon's Dogma 2, like I said, and it was on the 10th anniversary. And like I said, all we got were, they did a 10-minute video, concept art, screenshot. Well, no, there weren't screenshots. It was just concept art explaining about some things. Hey guys, we're making it. Here's a T-shirt of the logo.
So what if Ghost of Tsushima
That's what we
is
got.
9 years? Is like 8 years from now.
No way.
No,
No, I don't. I would rather have them do this. Like, they better like prepare some gameplay first. Not just cinematic. I hate cinematic trailer so much.
Yeah,
So-
we just yeah.
Oh no, I got hyped, but I didn't see the gameplay yet. So, at least they saw some gameplay in their first trailer.
They did.
That's dope.
It was a mix of a little bit of CG and then of course we saw familiar mechanics that if you played Dragon's Dogma 1, it looked really similar to Dragon's Dogma 1. Nothing like okay, they changed a bunch of stuff. As far as we know, it seems like it's going to be just a
Yeah,
Dragon's Dogma 2.
I love Dragon's Dogma though. So I'm not
Nicer
complaining.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
This fine.
With this
I love
combat,
this.
this combat, man. People forget that this was kind of the Japanese Elder Scrolls. Was it Elder Scrolls out at the time, or was it Sky? It was before Oblivion. So it was Oblivion, I think, was out around this time.
2012?
Was it Oblivion or Skyrim?
Skyrim.
Skyrim
out-
was 2011.
Yeah, Skyrim
Wait,
was
no.
2011
No way.
or 20 late
it?
20. Fuck
Because
my
this
life.
is along the time
Yeah,
when
2011,
Japanese
2011.
games were doing this weird thing of like, let's do Western style games.
Yeah, Skyrim was 2011, right? Yeah.
Oh, but this one I think was one of the only ones that kind of really worked out.
Mm.
and
Well,
had a good
also,
following.
Dragon's Dogma has way better combat than fucking Skyrim. I don't know if you've played
I
Skyrim.
mean,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
of
yeah,
course.
I can't play. I can't play Bethesda games.
Bethesda game combat. I don't know.
I
Just
can't play
not
Bethesda
it.
games. People
I
love
am-
Bethesda.
the combat's
let me
not
tell you
very
this,
good.
I am not hyped for Starfield because I remember how dog shit Bethesda gameplay is.
But it's crazy. Like we went from this place where we had a lot of open world games from the West, right? We had this, and then we had Dragon Age. That was a thing. It was mainly
Mhm.
BioWare, right? BioWare,
Yeah.
Bethesda. They were making these things, and then when they died, Link slipped in and said, "Hey kids, I know y'all tired of the Assassin's Creed BS and all that stuff, and all these dead games, but I'm here, and I'm
the
breathing."
best game.
And I'm the
Best
best. I'm the
game of
only
all
open world
time.
you need to play. But yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2, that was a thing. We also had the Street Fighter 6 story trailer, and we had the launch trailer, which I thought was just a story trailer for Final Fantasy 16. Same difference, I guess, in this case.
I mean, the game
that
comes
game
out in
coming
like
out?
a month and a half or something.
In a
Oh,
month and a
man.
half, yeah.
Dude, I cannot even get hyped because I don't have PS5.
I'm gonna
I don't
order
want to get
that.
hyped.
I'm gonna get it, man. They've had some great
Just
details
release
about the
it on
game.
PC, dude.
It's one day.
Yeah. I'm
Maybe
just gonna keep waiting.
Wait, is it actually gonna release for PC?
I mean,
Probably.
of course. They
should,
released
right?
15 and remake Final Fantasy 7 remake. So
Over here, Yoshi
I am
P saying.
hopeful.
Well, no, he said it's just gonna take a long time after.
Well, probably the real the reality is that they will do a PC version, but they haven't started on it. is
Yeah.
probably what's happening. So they're gonna ship 16,
God.
and then they're gonna be like, all right, let's take like a 1 week break and let's get to work on
Let's
PC.
take everybody 1 week break. Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a nice trailer, kind of just giving us a little bit more story in here. And I know a lot of people on the internet, when I was reading, people were like, man, I was expecting a demo to be announced right here. I was like,
Oh, they probably. I don't know if they'll do a demo. Do they need to do a demo?
I don't think they ever do that anymore.
There was a statement from Yoshi P saying that they would do a demo 2 weeks before. I don't know why specifically. 2
Oh,
weeks,
well then
like 2
July
weeks
then.
before
So
it
wait,
launched.
yeah. So wait,
so
I'll wait until July.
Just wait, people. But yeah, people were like, "Where's the demo dropping?" And I guess I mean, you can always change. You know, he's not the definitive answer.
Okay, I don't want to get hype until the PC version is announced, because I mean,
I feel like that'll be probably late 2024. I'm guessing. What was the gap between? So the gap between PS4 and PC for 7 remake was like what? 1 year or 2 years?
Was it
a year and a half or something?
It was 2018, right? When was the remake?
Remake was 2020.
2020? No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, it was 2020. Well, okay.
I thought it was 2018 for some reason.
When here's the better question: when did Jack and when did Stranger of Paradise come out?
That was 2022.
So it's 2021 probably.
So 1 year later then.
So 1 year later, yeah. 1 year later.
No, it was 1 year.
Before,
it was on Epic Games for 1 year, and then it was like a year and a half for Steam.
Steam was later. Epic, and I assume it'll be the same way this time.
I don't know if Square will continue to do exclusives with Epic. I think that contract has run out.
Hopefully,
it seems like they get more money off Epic. That's the whole deal. You get more money. Devs get more money back from Epic because they're taking less cut. But then you're also on the Epic store, right?
And they just I just think they just make less sales that way, right?
I'm sure Epic probably pays them for some exclusivity for that time.
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they did for 2, 3. I think it was the 3 games. It was Stranger of Paradise, Kingdom Hearts, and World Ends With You, and now those games are out, right?
Yeah.
Like
we still haven't gotten Kingdom Hearts on Steam.
Yeah, that one's weird. But was Forspoken on Epic first or no? It was Steam, right?
Forspoken was on both
at the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
So no exclusivity.
So maybe no more.
So the contract is out, we presume, right?
Or, but Guardians also was Guardians on both at the same time. I think Guardians were on both at the same time too.
Guardians on both.
It seems it's whatever they kind of do some sort of deal with them and Sony. It seems maybe Sony pays for a little bit more. Like, oh, we don't want nobody touching this game. Buy a PS5.
What for Final Fantasy?
For Final Fantasy.
16.
Yeah,
Or
there's
16.
a reason why it was on. It was they Sony cheated. They extended it using Intergrade.
Because Xbox now still doesn't wait.
So when the contract was or the exclusivity was supposed to run out, they had Intergrade kind of extend it.
Xbox doesn't have remake yet, I think.
Oh, that's so shitty for Xbox, man. That's insane. Man. Yeah, that's so insane.
The Xbox keep getting L after L. Have you seen
I have a feeling.
Oh my god.
I have a feeling Xbox is about to get a win. Well, we're gonna see a win at their showcase. So Xbox is in an interesting. They're in an interesting little shape, right?
Persona 6.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know who's getting Persona 6 if they're going to traditionally go with Sony consoles again.
Can you imagine? That'd be so fucking insane.
I don't think Persona 6 is coming because there was a leak of Persona 5T. What is T, dude?
T?
T? Yeah, that's a Persona 5T. That
what
was
is
a leak.
T?
Yeah.
T?
I don't know. Persona 5 2. Persona 5 2.
Tag team racing. Let me suck.
Well, so here's the thing with Xbox Studios right now. They had a lot of games cooking. We still had Avowed. We had Entwined from Rare. Avowed is the kind of Skyrim like game from Obsidian. We also have Perfect Dark Zero or Perfect Dark. We don't know what happened to that game still.
They said it's just going to take a long ass time.
That's taken a long time, but maybe they show something from that. And we also have whatever happened to Fable. I don't know whatever happened to it.
Okay, how many of those games are going to end up like Redfall?
But that's the stigma now they have to overcome.
Yeah,
that's the truth. That's the truth. But they have everything to gain because Sony did not show anything to make a lot of people happy. They could have honestly just done a Spider-Man State of Play. Wouldn't you just have been happy with that? Had a couple of these trailers.
Honestly,
Metal Gear. Have the Final Fantasy thing, put the Capcom, put the FOAMSTARS.
I wish they shown Spider-Man for 1 hour instead. Just
it was
1 hour gameplay.
Spider-Man was a whole 12 minutes.
Yeah,
and it was
so long, but I was happy for it.
And we still don't know about the Last of Us stuff. That's from, but they did put a statement out saying
didn't they say something about the multiplayer or whatever? Is
canceled or whatever? They haven't announced
delayed
a date
again.
yet, and they delayed it. I don't get
Yeah.
it. They just could
It's-
just they just have to like doesn't say anything, and we will be good.
Do you guys
Why
even
will you
care?
not?
Like, do you even want the multiplayer? Like, does it matter?
I mean,
I
for
don't
me,
care
not
at
really.
all.
No, but there's a lot of people who played Uncharted multiplayer.
And the
Wow.
first one multiplayer too.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
there's
first
a-
one did a
people playing
multiplayer,
it.
but like, did you play it? Like,
No.
Like I don't think those type of game needs multiplayer.
I agree. I
don't
think
know
those games
why
sell for
people
the
are
story, right?
wanting it. Yeah.
They sell for
Yeah.
the story. I mean, there's people who play them, and that's great. I think they should be similar to how Ghost of Tsushima did theirs. It's just like a free update that's really nice. You can play it. It's nice, short, fun. You can keep hopping in and out. But I think now all these games that Sony's doing, like they said, 60% of their budget by X amount of X year is just going to be games as a live service. So that Last of Us multiplayer is just a live service game, more than likely, of some sort. Just like this
the
Bungie
battle
game.
royale.
I don't know. I thought I was digging the aesthetic for Marathon. I have not played the original one, but
That's an old ass game though. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it's old as heck. I was just
Apparently,
like,
people are disappointed. People thought it was gonna be like the original, but apparently this one is gonna be like PvP, like
it's
shooter, like live service game.
yeah.
Yeah.
People
looks
thought
that
it
way,
was
yeah.
gonna be like the original.
Yeah.
At first, that's
No.
what I thought, and then I started looking. I was like, "Wait a minute! I forgot Sony is investing in." That's
But
why
definitely,
they bought.
like,
That's why they bought Bungie.
But like
Yeah.
Marathon is like Bungie's roots, no? Like
Yeah, that's their roots.
really this like was it their first game or something like that? Like
Yeah. This is their first game that they made. So what I was looking at an interview with the devs, and they were saying that this game is, while it's a live service, it's okay. So it's PvP. It's not like Destiny. They're trying to leverage all their knowledge from Destiny and Halo, all the experience they've learned on that to make this. But it seems like their goal is emergent gameplay. I'm sorry to use that word. That's what they use, but in the same sense that they're like, you can hop down into a planet, or not planet, but you hop down into the game. You're in the game, and you're a runner, and you have X amount of ways to kind of complete your mission, which is to escape. That's the overall goal. You want to escape.
Oh,
You can escape by
gonna be
killing
like-
people. You can escape by getting artifacts and combining those to
it's
get
like
a better weapon.
like Tarkov then.
Yeah, it could be something like that. And then there's one other way, and you don't have to kill people in this game. So
yeah.
one of the devs is like, yeah, you
100%.
can down somebody and just walk away. That's just how you play. They have leaderboards. They have this. They're like, wouldn't it be cool if you were the first person to unlock an entire area? Like, you unlock it, and then other people continue to unlock further parts, or you unlock further parts. That's what they're pitching in their mind for this game. So, I don't know. That was a thing. But before time runs out, before we go too long, let's hit that Spider-Man chat. We have to hit Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The real star.
Let
The
it.
real
I
star of the
did anyone else just shut up for this
showcase.
trailer? Because I did. I just stopped talking on stream and was like, I'm here now.
well, I mean I didn't actually watch it.
It was a good trailer. I mean, I'm just gonna skip to the gameplay part. It starts off with Craven, and kind of, going, "Hey, I need better prey." Subordinate says, "Go to New York. There's some people there you can hunt." So
You can hunt Spider-Man.
you can
Really
hunt Spider-Man. But hey, what'd you like about the trailer, man? What did you play the first one, or or Miles?
I love the first one. I haven't played Miles yet because I don't have a PS4 when not a PS4. PS4 was it? Did it come out on PS4?
I don't know. I don't know if it did actually.
I think there was some
yeah.
weird, like, cross-buy weird thing with it.
I don't know.
maybe
I
it
don't
did?
have a PS5, so I didn't play it yet. It's on PC now. So
The first one's
yeah,
on PC.
I
Are
haven't
they both
played
on
it.
PC now, or
They are both on PC.
They're both,
yeah.
Miles Morales and the first one.
the
is on
first one?
PC.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the gameplay for this looks sick, dude. It's like it's expanding on the first one, and I love the first one combat so much.
The first one's combat. I need to play it still, honestly.
You haven't played the first one?
I still haven't played it.
Oh my god!
Like you don't have it at all. Like you don't.
I don't have it. Own it. There was a point where it was like, okay, when I get a PS5, I will get every. I'll get.
Well,
all
I mean, it's
the-
on
the
PC
stuff.
now. You could be playing it now.
I could be, but I could. It runs great on Steam Deck. I heard too. So
Yeah. But you're
So,
like, no, it
like-
has to Sony console all the way.
I guess the Sony console it.
I think this is the first game that I ever thought, damn, I wish I have a PS5
Oh, yeah, I
now.
need a PS5.
This and Final Fantasy 16 probably, but this game is probably like a major factor for me as someone who doesn't have PS5 to buy a PS5.
To buy PS5. This probably won't be on PC for like probably 2 years.
Maybe 1
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, 2-3 years or whatever. It'll be a while.
Look at that shit.
I mean-
What do you guys think about the black suit? The black suit looks cool.
The black
It's
the
good,
black
yeah,
suit
it
was
looks good, yeah.
cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it was cool. It was fun just to see, like, because you know, like how Spider-Man fights, and you can obviously see the influence of the symbiote. You're just like, dude, he's violent. I love that
Also-
by the end of this trailer, you're like, oh, it's gonna get,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna get, this story gonna get good.
Also, I love how they are using the Phantom storyline while Miles is around. I don't think they ever done that before.
I didn't know if it was
So-
new or what. I was just like, when did he learn to fly? When did the spider learn to fly? Just kind of know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Miles just have power and shit. I don't know.
It was
But
cool.
yeah,
though.
like the story for this game is gonna be so good. Like Miles seeing his mentor slowly turning into Phantom, that would be so sick.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even have to worry about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 coming
Yeah.
out. Doing that walk
Those
down
are
the
fucking
street.
those are masterpieces. Those movies are so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, this gameplay was it was kind of like what you know and love, but as someone who hasn't played the first game, I've seen some of it streamed. It just seemed amped up. Like everything just seemed like next level, not next gen, but next level. It was like, wow, okay, this is what I came to the show for. I think everyone was like, this is what we came for the show for. Sucks it was the last thing, like a whole hour you have to wait, or 50
Yeah.
whatever minutes.
Also, Miles throwing Hadouken, like what is he doing? How?
I mean, there were some points in here where when I watched it a second time or a third time, like even now, like the lighting and stuff,
Yeah,
well, how
it's
it's
really
just
good, yeah.
when it's just loading things in, when Miles was just
Dude.
flying through the city, like that was stuff I think we saw in like the Unreal 5 tech demo, like years back, and it was like, oh, you can fly through here, and it's just gonna keep loading assets and loading them. I'm like, oh, like that's pretty cool. I mean, it never crossed my mind that's what's happening in the background. It was just looks natural. It just looks smooth, you know.
I mean, they're just leveraging, I think, a lot of the strengths of PS5, which is the data streaming thing.
Yeah.
And I guess PS5s are capable of ray trace. I'm guessing all the lighting is ray traced, right?
Could be.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
It looks
Yeah.
like it.
And there's
So
no
that
like
was-
last gen version to hold them back.
Right. This
Yeah,
one-
this game is not coming out on PS4.
So yeah, they
I
just have to
think-
worry
I
about
think-
this and PC later on.
I think
Yeah,
that was the
PC, but,
main
like, in 5
thing.
years, probably.
Yeah.
in 5 years. But that was the main thing for this show. I mean, I don't know if you noticed that too, Ed, but like everything except for like 2 or 3 games, like FOAMSTARS and a couple other stuff, it's
To
just
me,
all
there's
PS5
only like
and
2
PC.
games. To me, there's
Yeah.
only 2 games that is like major reveal.
Mm-hmm.
And also, like Spider-Man 2 is not even a reveal. It's a gameplay. It's showing the gameplay.
Yeah.
Good old
I think it's
Spider-Man.
been a long time since I've like just in general like that a game has been announced that totally blew me away. I'm like, I had no idea that was coming. Like I was like, wow, that's insane.
I had
Because like a lot of the
cannot
big
think
games, I'm
about
like, oh,
anything.
that makes sense. Like, oh yeah, I guess I kind of figured it was coming out. Like I was never been like, oh, what the fuck?
Is it like, I don't know, for each of you, I'm just gonna ask the question, do you have a moment where you kind of feel old? In the
What do you
sense
mean?
that in the sense no,
Do you
no,
have that
because
moment that
because
you,
I
You
had
wake
that
up
feel
and
like
you're
you're
like, oh.
dying?
You look in the mirror and you're like, where is my youth
you look at the
gone?
world that
Yeah.
the world is changing, but not you.
The ever-growing dread of your own
If
mortality.
you look at the
Uh.
world that you are getting left behind.
I felt like I felt a little bit like that because like Root was saying, like it really takes a lot more now for me to get excited about a game as opposed to what it used to do. Like for me to get excited about it, and sometimes I'm just like, okay, like I've seen this. Let me see if there's anything new that's kind of cool about this that might get me interested. But it definitely feels like it's getting harder and harder. and like some of the experiences I like are definitely not the same as they used to be. So I don't know. I had a moment where I was like, man, it's getting harder to impress me for whatever reason. I feel weird.
I can't.
old.
Yeah, I can't
I
remember
can
the last
remember
time.
the last time too. Yeah.
I can't remember the last time a game was announced and I was like so
Oh,
pumped. I was
shit.
like, no way, and like excited. Like thinking about the last couple like releases, like or announcements rather.
You know
even,
what?
like,
Tears of the Kingdom, probably.
really?
Yeah.
When they
I'm
like
I
when
mean, the
they
first reveal.
the first reveal.
Because you didn't expect it.
The story one, I had like kind of not goosebumps, but that game I bought more and more into the hype cycle the more closer it came to launch, and you know, I have no clue how I'm going to feel about when I play it. I enjoyed Breath of the Wild more than I probably
Tears of
ever
the
thought I
Kingdom
would
is
have.
rated. I have 30 hours and I haven't done a single story
That's what,
edit yet.
that's what everyone's like. I've done 60 hours. I'm at like 90
That
hours. I
game
haven't
is
done
so big.
anything.
That
I'm
game
just,
is so big.
I'm
It's
like,
ridiculous.
I don't know if I want that because they had to make room.
I feel like if you want to play Tears of the Kingdom, I don't think you should stream it because that game is so long.
You're just gonna fuck around the whole time.
You're
Finally.
just gonna fuck around.
I mean, I won't. I just wanna get the story. That's what I like about that game. I like the story in the first one. It's simple, but I liked when I got it, right?
Mm.
And so as long as they give me more of it, I'll be happy. I won't build as much as everyone else builds, and that makes me feel kind of bad a little bit because I don't feel like I'm using all the systems that
You should
they
really
put in
fuck
the
around.
game.
Make a giant slingshot.
Bro, the stuff I've seen online of people making, it's like, oh, are we even in? Is this even needed anymore?
I made a torture machine on a Korok, and
Did
it
you?
was so fun.
I saw
That's
someone
funny.
make a machine where they were like, it was like a tractor and they had a
Dude,
cage on the back and they trapped enemies in there and
someone
drug
make a
them in the
mecha.
water.
Someone make a mecha, dude.
Oh, someone
Yeah.
made Metal Gear Rex in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rex.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the stuff
they
I'm
made
seeing, it's
Metal
like,
Gear Rex. Yeah,
and it shoots. I'm like, what
it
the?
shoots
what
a
the
fucking
heck?
cannon.
What the
Yeah, I'm like,
heck? I'm
holy
just like,
shit.
Let me do this. I thought it was gonna be hard, like building stuff, but when I played it, it's not that hard. I feel like if I tried enough, I could have make mech too.
Yeah,
Sure,
like
make
someone
That's
should just make
homework.
all the Metal
It's your
Gears
homework.
and then like, yeah, it's like I'm gonna fucking come to ruin your shit, Ganon. Like, yeah. That's so funny.
Dude.
I mean, we'll at least just say that it was a decent presentation. I think we all can agree on that. It was decent. There were some nice things that we all enjoyed. Shout outs to Helldivers too as well. That was a fun game. The Helldivers.
Oh, that game
one.
looks different from one.
It's like third person or something.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
They are doing. I think they're going like on a Risk of Rain route. You know how Risk of Rain 1 looks different from Risk of Rain
from
2?
Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I think they are doing the same for Helldivers.
Same. I mean, it looks like a lot of the systems are still there, but yeah, like you said, just a different look on what's happening in the game. But yes, before we do leave, I had an announcement. I won't put it like this. I'm like, I had an announcement, a news announcement.
What announcement? I'm pregnant.
Oh, congratulations, man.
No, not. How?
Who's the father?
What do you mean how?
The mother?
You know how kids are made.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the AEW Fight Forever.
This wasn't on the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about this. AEW is finally releasing their first game, and I feel like it's been a long time since wrestling. The wrestling genre have like arcadey type of gameplay, because for like almost a decade, not more than a decade probably, a wrestling game only focus on simulation.
I think most of them
Realistic
are
type
like
of stuff.
MMA stuff, right? A lot of them.
Yeah, but that's UFC. That's different. Like the WWE stuff, it's just a simulation.
So this is
basically.
more like an arcade kind
This
of
is
fighter
more
thing.
like arcadey.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
Fire Pro Wrestling or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you guys are like want to play some like real fun stuff, I think you should get this game, because I feel like this is gonna be more easier to get into, because it's
Is there
more
like character
arcadey.
creator?
Yes, definitely. I saw someone, like there was someone who got invited to AEW presentation, and they made like, I don't know, it was the name like Trasman Jones or something.
Okay.
So I think it's safe to say they have a
You character creator.
Yeah.
I think like a lot of the lot of fun of wrestling games is character creator because like you can just insert
Oh, definitely
yourself or
yeah.
insert like whatever wacky thing into this and yeah.
No, that's totally
Also,
true.
this game have intergender match. WWE stuff never allowed man to wrestle woman. But
Because
this game,
they don't allow it in the
Really?
actual.
they don't allow it in the actual stuff. But
Oh,
since
okay.
this is more cartoony, this is more arcadey.
You can do like whatever you want, yeah.
I mean, it's coming from Ukes and THQ Nordic.
But June
And I know-
29th, that's an
Oh,
amazing
Oh, wow,
amazing
that's
thing,
that's like
yeah.
right down the
That's
corner.
soon, yeah.
You get-
yeah.
I want to say I am way more hyped about this than Tears of the Kingdom.
That's so
Because
funny.
I am such a mark of AEW. I am
You know
such a
what?
fan of,
Yeah, you
Kenny
should-
Omega.
Well, like fuck Final Fantasy 16. This is the shit.
Yeah,
Right?
this is my game right
This
here.
is all you
Yeah.
need. You don't need a
Yeah,
PS5 for this. It's on
AEW
It's
PS4.
a PS4,
Yeah,
Xbox, Switch. Oh my god, on
It's
the
on the
Switch.
I'm gonna get on PC and Switch because I want to support.
You want to
AEW.
support. He want a double sub. You want a
Yeah.
double dip on him.
Kenny Omega is probably my favorite person, like alive.
Alive
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, ever, dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
Speaking of Dead or Alive, no, I got nothing. nothing.
That game is not coming back. Maybe, who knows?
I mean, there's still you guys. I don't know if you know this, but there's a free to play Dead or Alive kind of gacha game that only
so.
is in the Asia like regions. Like they
it's kind
don't.
of risky, right? A
Yeah,
little
yeah,
risque in it.
yeah.
A little.
I think my friend played.
Yeah, and it's been out for years at this point. I think they're just like coasting on that.
They're making
still.
that money.
Yeah.
Will we ever see a Ninja Gaiden like
A new
come
Ninja
back?
Gaiden?
A new one? Like,
I think Team
they
Ninja
said they're
is
not, but
well, no. I mean, like Team Ninja's really busy with like stuff like Neo and Strangers in Paradise.
we don't need a
No,
Neo 3. We don't need no Neo 3.
Neo
We
3
need a
probably
Stranger
will
of
come
Paradise
eventually.
2, though. We need a
They
Stranger of
said
Paradise 2.
like they might do Stranger of Paradise 2 if there's enough interest, and I'm like,
if there's
fuck
enough
yeah.
No,
interest,
no,
oh,
no.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
gosh.
want.
They
I'm kidding.
they are doing
No.
that one Sony exclusive Rise of the Ronin. That wasn't at the
Right.
that wasn't at the showcase. I mean, some things are not going to just be places, but you
Yeah.
know.
Speaking of
Anyways.
gacha game, do any of you guys play Star Rail?
I downloaded it and I played it for like maybe an hour, and I haven't touched it since.
I did not touch Star Rail because I figured I might go down the same
I
path.
try it. The gameplay is fun, but like at the middle of like my my game session, I noticed that you cannot skip cutscene, so I uninstall it because
It
that
has
Could
too
you-
many cutscenes
Uh,
or something.
dude, it's so long. The way they talk is so long. So
Yeah,
I
'cause
just
I-
keep clicking on my mouse, and you cannot skip that
You
dialogue.
can't fast forward. You can't fast forward it.
You cannot fast forward. No.
What? Or wait,
Yeah.
are we just talking about like normal like talking or just they just
Like
talk
talking.
really slow? They talk slow?
They just talk. No, they talk normally, but they I don't know.
It's a
Like
long
there's so
conversation.
many topics. There's so many topics.
Yeah, I
in
haven't
my
played Star Rail since it launched, but I was thinking of getting back into it. So I've been putting time into Nikkei actually for the last couple of days.
Oh, my man been looking
Oh
at
my
butts
God.
for the last couple of days.
That's true. Yeah,
You've been looking at
I've
them
been
booty.
I've been playing it on the PC, so it's like widescreen, so you can see all the butts at one time. Yeah.
It's well, when that Stellar Blade comes out, you be looking there too. She'll be running like 2B. Is there a 2B collaboration or anything right now or going on?
Wait,
that's a
with
near,
Nikkei?
Nikkei. Oh,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's coming out.
Yeah, it's coming soon. That's
Oh,
not
you-
out yet,
that-
but yeah.
you prepping,
They have
man. I
collab-
see. I see.
They have collab with Chainsaw Man.
They did with
I didn't
Chainsaw Man.
expect
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You can see Makima's ass.
Isn't it just flat? Where it's like a new.
Is
Yeah.
it
everyone's
just
just-
flat? No, you
I-
gotta like you're not looking hard enough.
I'm not looking hard enough. Before we go, we'll just what was Homegirl again? The Stellar Blade. We'll just.
You're just trying to look her up now. You just type Stellar
it's just-
Blade.
It's just there, man. I was saying there were so apparently the characters are called Adam and Eve. I guess. That's
Oh
what we're-
yeah, okay. So yeah, this game was missing from
This
the,
game was missing.
but I'm sure it'll be shown later this year. Maybe I don't know.
Hey, it's coming. If it's coming out later this year, we hope so.
Or maybe they're so busy with Nikkei now they don't give a shit anymore.
There's too many.
What
butts
is
in there.
what is a forgotten IP that you guys want to revive?
Everyone was talking about
Xenosaga.
Scalebound before this. Oh, like
Okay,
bump this for
Xenosaga.
people. I don't. Do I have one?
A dead IP that I want
A
revived. I
dead
mean,
IP?
Like the studio is not doing anything with it.
Oh, that would be Xeno.
yeah,
Sometimes-
Xenoblade. Or
like,
no,
do I
Xenosaga.
want
Xenosaga.
Xenosaga? Sometimes I ask myself, do I want Xenosaga? And I'm like, I miss old I miss Xenosaga.
I don't. Here's the thing. I mean, if we like objectively, if you take Xenosaga and like try to do another Xenosaga, or even just like a remaster, would it go over very well?
Xenoblade
Like
3. Just like
Xenoblade
Xenoblade 3.
Here's the thing. Would Xenoblade fans like Xenosaga or conversely?
I
don't
think
know.
so. They overlap each other.
But like in terms of like
the newest main character from the DLC, the expansion pass, the feature redeem, he looks like the main character of Xenogears.
Fei Fong
Wong.
Wong.
Yeah, he looks like this.
the female one. Like, what's her name?
Ellie? Was her name Ellie?
Ellie, yeah,
I think yeah.
I think he looks like Fei Fong Wong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's that mech in one of the units in Xenosaga 2, I think, or is it 3? That's like his mech too.
Yep. Yeah. And the save points in all the Xeno games are just the same.
They're just the same. Yeah. I don't. Are they the same in the Chronicles? Should we actually? Yeah. Should we just play Xenoblade Chronicles?
You should play Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3, I'm not gonna lie, is probably the greatest game of all time.
Oh my god!
Wait. I thought Tears was the best. I thought Tears.
No, that game was the funnest, but this game is the best game of all time.
Oh,
man, I wasn't a fan of Xenoblade because of Xenoblade 2. Xenoblade 2 made me hate Xenoblade.
Really?
And then I played 3 because my friend is like, you should play this.
It's so much better.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna play this shit. So you can shut the fuck up finally. And I played it, and oh my god, it changed my world. It changed my outlook in life.
There was there's a friend I have in college, and she like from the jump, she always liked Xenoblade, and she contacted me like I want to say like 4 or 5 weeks ago, and she says, I finished up the DLC for 3. I'm so satisfied. I mean, she's been playing for 10 years. She's been playing for 10 years. She's played Xenoblade 1, 2, 3, X. She's played them all.
I have to say, finally, Xenoblade 3 makes me buy Xenoblade 1, and I enjoyed 1 too. So the only game that I don't like is Xenoblade 2.
But did you play Chronicles or whatever it was on the Wii U?
You mean Xenoblade X?
Yeah, Xenoblade X or whatever it's called.
No, I don't. I don't.
Sadly, that game
even have.
It's locked. Yeah, it's locked on Wii U.
Yeah, but is it canon or is it just like a weird side story?
No, it's just the name. I think. I don't think like the gameplay looks the same, but
it's like a different story.
It's a different story, definitely, because 1, 2, and 3 is like a whole saga.
It's like an arc or something, right?
Like an arc or something. Yeah. She was saying like there's like a little bit that ties in, but it's not like a huge thing. But she's like, yeah, she wants them to remake X or Chronicles so they can actually continue that a little bit more and like really flesh it out a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder if they would do like an X2, you know?
Yeah, probably. Because
X1,
like,
X2, yeah.
The whole saga from Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 is done now. They actually said that we are finishing the story of this game, of this saga.
So Xeno's like a 4.
Yeah, so the next game is gonna be like a new one. It's like Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah, because 4 is like a new,
yeah. 4 is like a new type of stuff.
Well, like 4 is still Sora, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, it is Sora. It's
still Sora, yeah.
Sora should have died, and so they could start fresh with 4.
Jeez, man, don't say that about my boy, man. He got to stay fresh.
Mickey Mouse will die.
He got to keep his hair cut.
They gave him normal shoes in the trailer.
It was so disappointing.
Goofy should have stayed dead. Yeah.
Oh no.
Goofy should have stayed dead. Yeah.
No, you know what? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, the horror version should have killed.
That's so funny.
All right. Well, I got to give a shout out to Ehe. Thanks for hanging out with us and being on the show. Where can people follow you? I know we have at just Ehe. That's JUST.
It's just that. It's just Ehe. Yeah.
Oh, that's really your Twitter, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's all of my tweets, I think. Right? Yeah, I think probably. And check Noel.
I was thinking.
You should
yeah.
stream wrestling.
Ooh, yeah.
I should stream Jump Force. I still haven't played.
Oh,
you
yeah.
should
He
stream
sent me
I,
a
should
I
link.
stream
still
Jump
have
Force.
it. I still have it on my library.
Yo, he sent
I
me a
should play
link
it.
about what's the new one like?
Oh, yeah.
All-Star
The one
something?
from CyberConnect 2 is gonna be like Storm game. Dude. It's gonna be so hype.
That one's actually gonna be fun.
I regret not buying Jump Force. I gotta say.
You do?
Oh, you didn't buy Jump
Yeah,
Force?
like not because it's a good game, because it's like a piece of history in a sense. Like, yeah.
I'm sure.
I could just get it on console. I'll just get it on console. Yeah. I'll buy like a used copy.
Oh, and where can people find you, Alex?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Twitch.tv. Oh my god. Twitch.tv/root24. I've been streaming Live Alive actually the last couple of weeks. I'm almost done the game. I think I'm gonna be done this week.
Oh, nice.
Life Alive? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's a RPG on the Switch and now Steam. It's fucking weird, man. It's a weird game.
He's living alive. Living
It's a
alive.
weird game.
Living alive. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, you can follow me at Ninja Trickster on Twitch as well. I will be streaming Tears of the Kingdom and Super Mario Odyssey from next week.
Are you
Sorry,
really?
this week.
Are you really streaming Odyssey? Super Mario
I'm streaming
Odyssey?
Odyssey as well. Someone redeemed
That's-
it, and thus I am.
But you have to buy that game then. You don't even own it, right?
So what Ed told me to do, and I looked it up, so I can still.
Oh
do this.
yeah. The stuff, right? Yeah.
The online ticket.
It's
How
such
many
a good
times
deal.
can you do the voucher Ed? Can you just keep doing
I
it?
think if you are still Nintendo Switch Online, you can just do it anytime.
That thing is such a good deal. So for
Wait, so
90
what is it?
bucks,
It's like a trial?
for 90
No,
bucks.
it's like you can get 2 games, whatever game, even if it's like a $70 game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's such a good deal because for 90 bucks, as long as you're
You get-
already in Nintendo Online, which is $20. If not, just sign up and then do it. You can get any first party Nintendo game. I think it might not be any, but there's like a list of 20. There's like Bayonetta 1, 2, or sorry, Bayonetta
Then
2, 3.
you should get
Astral
fucking
Chain and,
Astral
like,
Chain. Yeah, get
some
Astral
other
Chain,
stuff.
man.
I have to do it twice, man. It's only 2 games. Like I'm using
Astral
it to
Chain.
I've got to discount Tears of the Kingdom, and
No, you gotta get Astral Chain, dude. You gotta get Astral Chain.
is it bad
Oh.
that Mario Odyssey costs the same as freaking?
It's bad.
Oh
It's
my
bad.
gosh, Nintendo, stop
bad.
this crap. Lower your
Nintendo
prices of your
sucks.
games. They all cost the same. They're all expensive. They don't discriminate against age at Nintendo.
They need to release Astral Chain 2.
I agree. I agree. Why they waste their time with fucking Babylon's Fall, whatever the fuck it was?
They could have been making.
They could have been.
They at that time they could have made 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's how long Babylon's Fall is.
Yeah, they
They
should
had
have just kept making Astral Chain and not whatever the fuck it was.
Well, that'll do it for us this week. I gotta say thanks to everyone for hanging out. If you're listening on Spotify, Anchor's gone, sorry. Spotify or Apple, iTunes, any of those services, go ahead, leave a 5-star review and tell your friends, family, whoever. Got a nice video game podcast to listen to with some awesome co-hosts and hosts and people who are just nice. We're all nice people here. And if you're listening on YouTube, do your thing. Like, sub. I don't know. I'm out. We're good. That's the thing that says. Sometimes I'll never get used to those. Anyways, we'll see you next week, everyone. Have a good one.
Okay, peace.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we done?